I often get asked in Civ 5, what are the best Domination Civs? So I thought I would sit down today and take you through my top 3 picks for Domination Civs in Civilization 5. Now, I'm not going to cover the generically best civs like Poland or Babylon, but instead focus in on 3 really strong civilizations that are built around really strong but also unique domination victories. So without any further ado, let's jump in. And my first pick is going to be the wonderful Wuzitan of China. Now, China is a very special and unique civ in the game, and let me tell you why. For starters, the unique thing about playing as China is that great general combat bonus is doubled. So your great generals are twice as strong. Couple that with the fact that their spawn rate has been increased by 50%, and you've got a double whammy. You have twice as many great generals, and they are twice as strong. Now, this is great not only for going on the aggressive and getting the combat adjacency bonuses that great generals provide, but also on the defensive or on the slightly more territorial aggressive push, where you can turn a great general into a citadel and get that AoE damage effect in surrounding tiles to damage enemy units. But where China really meets its absolute strength is with the Chu Ko Nu. That's its unique crossbowman. Okay, so what's its deal? Well, it may not melee attack, and it is slightly weaker in its ranged attack as well, down from 18 to 14. However, its special ability allows it to fire twice in a turn. This makes it one of the most powerful medieval units in the game. This thing can shoot twice, ram it into a city or a fort, and it is an incredibly defensive unit, or go on the aggression and each one shoots twice per turn. Couple that with your great general adjacency bonuses, and you're gonna be away laughing. The last thing that I'd like to cover about China is their unique building. It replaces the library. It's the paper maker, so you get +1 science for every 2 citizens like normal, +1 gold with sovereignty, but the beautiful thing about it is it provides you with +2 gold, and it has no maintenance cost. So it's a great way to fuel the war machine and work on your science in a way that costs the Empire basically nothing, because these buildings run for free. In fact, they make you money. Really, really wonderful, and a wonderful way to round out China as my first pick for Civ 5's top domination civs. Now, let's jump into my next pick. This one definitely favors more of an early aggression playstyle. Who am I talking about? Not the Huns, actually. No, I'm talking about Shaka, the Zulu. The Zulu are insane. Let me tell you why. They are absolutely geared to roll over the opponent, okay? Get this. So, their native ability is that melee units cost 50% less maintenance. This allows you to effectively have twice as large of a standing army for the same cost as every other civ in the game. Also, all units require 25% less experience to earn their next promotion. That might not seem like a lot, but the way it couples with their unique building and their unique unit makes the Zulu probably the most synergetic of all civs in the game, particularly those Domination Civs. Let me tell you about the unique building first. So it's a building of the ancient era. It replaces the barracks. It is the Ikanda. So what does it do normally? Well, just like a normal barracks, you get +15 experience for all military units trained within the city. However, the Ikanda is probably the best unit training building in the game because it provides a unique promotion called Buffalo Horns to every warrior, spearman, swordsman, impy, which is their unique pikeman, and long swordsman produced in the city. It applies to all pre-gunpowder era melee units. What does it do? Well, it provides +1 movement, a +25% flanking attack bonus, and 10% damage against defense against range attacks. You can also upgrade this promotion as the unit levels up, Buffalo Chest and Buffalo Loins, and all of these strengthen those bonuses even more. Now that is incredible. Couple it with their unique unit, which is the Impy, which, as I said, replaces the Pikeman. So not only do you have that bonus, that natural bonus against mounted units, but this unit can also attack twice, but in a really unique way. So its special ability is called Spear Throw. Before engaging in a melee attack, the unit has an extra ranged attack, right? So the Impy also attacks twice. It has a first strike ranged attack where it will basically take no damage because it's a ranged strike, and then you melee attack with it. So you can see how the Zulu combine into this really powerful early game military civ. You definitely want to be taking advantage of it, pushing towards civil service to get your pikemen, your impy, going hard with the promotions, and striving towards that early to mid-game domination, not necessarily victory, but at least dominate enough so that you can have a really strong point to move through into the late game. So that's the Zulu. Now let me move on to my third and final pick. It is, of course, the colonization queen herself, England, or Queen Elizabeth. The sun never sets, folks. Let's talk about Elizabeth. Now, old Lizzy has two unique units rather than any unique building, and they are both aligned very well with the mid-game around the medieval era, and they're both aligned really well to absolutely dominate your opponent. Let's start off by talking about Sun Never Sets. That's England's unique ability. +2 movement for all naval units. This will make your naval units very strong just by default. Your maneuverability in the ocean is incredible. Also, you receive an extra spy if you're playing with spies in the game, are nice to have. Your start bias, is also worth noting, is coastal. That matters, of course, because of this really strong naval unit bonus that you receive just from playing as England. How does that align with your unique units? Well, the ship of the line. Definitely the most iconic, unique naval unit in the game. It replaces the frigate. It is unique to England. The frigate, by the way, already probably one of the most outstanding naval units and a really significant upgrade from what it replaces too. So definitely worth pushing fast for navigation if you're playing as England. Now, what does the frigate do normally? Well, it has no melee attack. It has some extra sight. What does it do with the ship of what does the ship of the line do on top of that? Well, of course, you do get that innate extra sight, as I've covered, but also some extra strength, 30 versus 25, and then for your ranged strength, it's 35 versus 28. The ship of the line single-handedly allows English to control the English to control the seas, most certainly. This is a very powerful, strong, unique frigate. Couple that with their bowman, okay? This is the English longbowman unlocked at machinery, and definitely worth going for because it has +1 additional range over the crossbowman. This is a crossbowman that can fire 3 tiles away. This is like artillery meets crossbow. Very, very strong. You'll be unlocking this around the time you unlock your frigates as well. This puts England in a really unique position where you can sail across the oceans incredibly quickly. You can absolutely dominate coastal cities with your ship of the line, and then you can fire at them from afar with your sort of artillery-style crossbowman, otherwise known as the English longbowman. That concludes my video today of my top 3 picks for a really unique, fun, and powerful domination game in Civilization 5. Folks, if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate a like rating. It goes a long way to helping me and the channel succeed. And the more success we can get with the channel, the more time I can put into making wonderful content like this and so much more. So thanks again to everybody, and a huge shout out to all of the channel members as well. Look at you guys go. It's incredible. Thanks so much. And until the next video, everybody, I'll catch you then. Thanks for watching.